Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is we're back again, episode 4 with Road to Par, the golf podcast. Myself again, like Carl and
Jonathan,
Jonathan. Let's go.
what's up?
So this is episode
Oh wait,
4.
wait, let's go lower.
Oh, there you
With
go.
this.
So we can see. Hey.
Hey.
So as you can see, as we promised on episode 3, we were gonna have a projection of our shots. As you can see in the monitor now, is Jonathan hitting some golf balls. So it's like so you guys can like see that we actually play golf. We're just not talking about it. So we actually do it. So and then that's me now that we just get in a driving range. Like, see, you can critique our swing or whatever. So,
Oh yeah, you guys. Those who
Yeah.
do play golf that's online,
Oh yeah.
they're always right,
Yeah, exactly.
no matter what they say.
Yeah.
So yeah, we both have ugly swings.
Yeah.
We'll just get ahead of it now. We just
Exactly.
have very, very ugly swings.
So that's as we promised. We have that, and yeah, there's you go. And before we continue on, a shout out to our sponsors, the North Face. No, I'm just kidding. Just, we have no sponsors yet. Maybe we'll get there in time.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, so wanna insert it there. So for this episode that we're gonna do right now is that we're just gonna talk about our golf game, that we did like individual this week. A lot of like circumstances that we had this week that we were able to golf together in the men's league this week. But we're just gonna talk about like our individual like games this week. So yeah.
Should I talk about what I did today?
Or
talk
you can,
about-
from what they did point on like last Tuesday. up
Okay,
until
so
now.
last
yeah.
Tuesday we didn't golf at all because it rained.
Yeah, it was thunderstorms. Yeah.
And now, if I would have went in the morning or the early afternoon, I probably would have got it in. But yeah, severe thunderstorms, I think. And,
Yeah.
but then I think 2 or 3 days later, I played at the easiest course here in our city, and I shot a 38 out of a 32. So I shot +6, I believe.
Yeah.
Had a couple birdies, but I also had a couple double bogeys. Had an eagle putt opportunity
Wow.
and missed that.
You had a lot of those this year.
Yeah, eagle opportunities.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
But I missed that, and that it would have been like, I think it was like a 20 or 30 foot eagle opportunity, and missed it, of course. And then I think I 2-putted from there, so I think I ended up only parring.
Oh,
Yeah,
man, still. Like,
yeah, it's pretty
yeah,
bad.
It was pretty, darn it. Yeah.
But yeah, so it wasn't that exciting. It obviously wasn't league, and I was just I played 9 holes in 47 minutes.
Which is some sort of record. I don't think I will do that, but
I was flying.
he plays fast, so yeah. It's
I
like,
had a cart too. And when I got out of the car, I ran to my ball, took a deep breath. Instead of like huffing and puffing, like, oh wait.
Oh jeez.
And then I swung, and then I took off running again. But yeah, and then you played a couple of days later, right?
Yes, I did. I actually played on the weekend. Did you play other times before that? Did you play another time?
I did play. I played another time, but I wouldn't even count it just because it was same course, the easy course. But I skipped hole 1 and 2 because
Gotcha.
there was a lot of people playing, which is no big deal. I just didn't have enough time to be slowed down, and it's like nothing against them. It's just I had a short amount of time, and I was hoping to play another 9 holes in 47 minutes.
Gotcha.
But I realized that's not happening.
Yeah.
So I just went to 3, played 3 through 7, and then I skipped 8 and 9. So I only played like 4 or 5 holes. But I kept score, but it was probably on pace to be worse than a +6.
Oh,
So a good thing I
jeez,
didn't
okay, well, that's
go
good.
all out.
No,
But
not
yeah.
recording, but yeah, as he mentioned, I did play this weekend. So the place that we are located, I guess like we mentioned in our previous episodes, we are located in Kansas, so I guess it's not a secret anymore.
Oh yeah. Kansas and Topeka.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
So
the
yeah,
capital.
Yeah, capital city. Here.
Represent.
Yeah,
No,
let's
just
go.
kidding.
Let's go. So I played like a course where it's probably in my opinion, the best course on the membership that we're in. This membership that we are on, I think they have like 6 or 7 courses that they sponsored. So this is the best course that I played. It was Saturday afternoon where it was like it started off like being 80 degrees. All of a sudden in the afternoon it was like sunny and no clouds and 90 degrees. So we were like sweating. And then the buddy of mine decided I played with this buddy always. He would lean on always like walking, so he got this exercise.
Oh
and
yeah.
it doesn't do the carts. So that's what we ended up doing, and we played 18 holes on that course. I won't talk about like every hole that we did in this. I'm gonna talk about like the highlights. I'll probably just give out the first 9 and you go what you did today, and then I'll put it back 9. So
you want to go? Okay,
something like that.
Because I've been anxious to see how you did because
Gotcha.
I mean we always tell each other how we played, and
Yeah.
I haven't heard what you played, but you did tease me a little bit on.
Yeah.
I played good. You said you played good, you played bad, but you're not gonna tell me the score.
Oh yeah.
I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. So exactly.
So I'm excited to hear. How did the front 9 go?
It's just a typical tee off. Started off actually so slow. The first I'll just mention it. The first 3 holes I had like a bogey, double bogey, and triple bogey. So I get progressively worse.
Oh my gosh.
Which is crazy. So it was the horrible start.
Yeah.
Started off like I think on hole number 4, where on that course where it actually like goes up on a par 4, and on the first 3 holes I have like 2 drive opportunities. None of them stayed in the fairway.
Oh dang.
But the very next one I smoked it in the middle like just like baby fade, and it went like 260 yards or something, and then I hit like I hit an iron shot that went to the left. I'm still like trying to work on like, as you guys like see my swing there. I still always like push my irons to the left, so I'm gonna work on that until it gets like a little bit to the right. And Jonathan just didn't want the right. Anyways, so I did like in a fade. It was on the fringe. It was on the fringe. It was like a long way, like 35-foot putt.
Oh my.
And I would just say right now, the strongest part of my game is my putting, just because of like that putter and always practicing at home.
You have a 100%.
I putt this ball for like
You have a 100% forgiving.
Oh yeah, exactly.
You can hit it backwards and it'll still go forward 10 feet.
So I have a 35-footer, and then it had a chance for a birdie, and it was like 1 foot to the hole.
Oh my gosh.
So
tap in par?
Type in par.
Okay.
And that was the start of like a par, and then bogey next. So the highlight in that course too, hole number 8, right?
Yeah.
So hole number 8, my friend hit like a solid like iron shot, but it was still short. He went underwater.
Oh
like,
no.
Yeah, so he had to take a penalty. I didn't want to take any risk because he hit in the water. So I had to hit my hybrid because just I'm comfortable at. This was actually a place at we had a rangefinder.
Yeah.
So we did a rangefinder and it says like 165 or something because it was
And you used a hybrid on 165?
I had to because I didn't want to take any risk. I would rather be long. Like if I hit it 180, so be it. So I didn't top it, but I hit the ground first. So I know, oh damn it, it's gonna be short. And it still went to the left, and barely it like crossed the pond, and it's like stayed there in the rock.
Oh my god!
So it's like let's go. So like and then I managed that hole. I still managed to double bogey it.
Yeah.
So like this is a par 3, so I get 5.
Yeah. Oh, you got a 5 on a par 3.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's
because I had a chip in.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna mention this, talk about chip ins. So best part of getting spotting. Second would be driver. Right now, my chipping is like so much better than last 2 months.
Really?
I can control the ball better. I know how to like flop shot good, like it stays in the green. The irons is probably the hardest part right now, but I'm happy. Remember, I always told you that chipping is always like struggle chipping for a long amount of time.
Yeah.
So I'm like happy with my chip game right now, so I can like control the ball better. It's probably do with grip. So I'm just gonna talk about like last hole. So on the last hole, I get to go first. This was actually like maybe like the second time I would get to go first because I had the better score.
Yeah.
With water. So I hit this driver like I'm not sure if you remember that course, but it goes down, right? Like it goes down, you go up. So I hit like a baby fade again, and it's so much power. It probably went like it probably just went 260. But if I was in uphill, it probably goes to 80.
Oh my god.
So I like smoked it again because when I did my rangefinder, it says 100 yards, and it was
away from the tee box.
No, the flag.
I mean away from the flag.
Yeah.
So the tee box to the flag was probably what 380, and you hit 280.
Maybe 360. So I don't know. Maybe it was like But I'm just thinking like since it was uphill, it
Mhm.
probably added 10 or 20 yards.
Yeah.
Or maybe 15 to 20 yards. So
Wow.
and then it's like, oh, 100 yards. Okay, full approach. That's just my thing. Like, full approach, I'll be like short 20. Because if I hit pitching wedge, I might go over.
Yeah.
So, because I can, if I hit it good, my pitching wedge go 120. So, anyways, so I hit it middle.
Mhm.
I still like, I chunk it a little bit. So
Yeah.
it was like short. I was like, I still had like a chip. It was like on the front of the green, not on the fringe. I still had to like chip my third shot.
Mhm.
And so I didn't hit a good iron. For some reason I didn't get a good chip that time. It was like 20 feet from the hole. It's like darn it. It's like I really wanted to like his drive went to the right, and when he was second shot he went to the water.
Oh
The
my
pond.
gosh.
So, but he has to chip in. So and then chip in and then hit the putt. So he was waiting for me to like putt last as I was long.
Yeah.
And then it was like I was just reading it like middle, like there was no break or whatever. Like he just hit middle straight with like I don't know, like when I put my putt, just enough power, like 50% power, whatever. And when I hit it, I didn't know that it had a chance because it looks a little bit short, and it went down straight and all the way to the very last hole. It like slowly go down and it dropped.
Oh my
So I
gosh.
made par.
Oh no.
And then my
you
total-
said 20 feet away.
20 feet away.
Oh,
I hit a
nice.
putt for par, so let's go.
Nice.
So the total score that I had on my front nine was 50.
50. So,
so-
that's plus 14, I think.
So it was 36. So it was
36
plus
plus
14. So
14.
it wasn't like my best performance. So like I said, like I had like highlights or lowlights.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow. I mean, what a
yeah.
highlight. And then you said you had that chip. You chipped one in.
no, I didn't chip one in.
Oh, it came close.
No, I had a 35-foot putt that went to like 1 feet.
Yeah, that's what it was. Okay.
So that was like a birdie putt. Like I didn't even expect because I was just saying.
And it was a tap and par, basically.
and par,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Wow.
that was like how I ended the first nine. But since I'm like talking a while, you can like talk about your game today too, and then I'll come back with my back nine.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, geez. I like the
Yeah,
way you wanted to do
format,
this. Too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Today was weird. So it's a 4-man scramble. I mean, it's 4-man scramble. You get. Well, there's only 3 of us.
Okay.
So we can hit 4 balls. So we took turns hitting 2. Okay. So the 4-man scramble. We get 4 throws in 9 holes. One of us each gets a throw. And I was like, I asked the same guy, the guys who run, I was like, what does a throw mean? He goes, no, you actually pick up the ball and you throw it. I was like, what?
What the hell does that mean? I've never heard of that.
I've never seen it either, but
Wow.
They're like, I was like, so like if it's a par 5 and it's 500 yards and I drive the ball 250, I pick it up and throw it? He goes, yes, but that would be a dumb time to throw it. I was like, what? So on a par 4, so this is a good time to throw it. On a par 4, let's say it's 400 yards, and I just drove the ball let's say it's 350, and I just drove the ball 290, so I'm 60 yards away.
Yeah.
I want to pick up my ball and throw it, and then I'll be hitting 2 from where the ball landed on my throw, and it'll be on the green. So I'll be, maybe not 6.
3, right?
No,
Why
hitting
not
2, because your throw does not count as a stroke.
What?
So
Oh
you have
my
to be
God.
strategic about it. So like
Yeah.
on the par 4, I think there was one par 4. There was like 340. We drove the ball like 280. No, I think it was one of us drove it like 300. So we're 40 yards away. So the guy who's much bigger than I am picked it up, threw it, and he was still short.
Yeah.
But now we were chipping range for our second shot.
Yeah.
And another hole, like a par 3, for example. Oh, no, we never did. Did we do it on? Oh, none of us hit the green on a par 3. We all came short, so we picked up the ball and threw it close to the hole, and then we birdied.
Birdied, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, so it's
That
piece of cake.
opportunity.
But there was one time where it was my turn to throw, and it was a par 3, and the guy was just like toss it up and lob it up. So I did, and it was like just a nice easy throw. So I have easy throw, and it rolled like 15 feet past the hole.
Oh my
And
gosh.
we two-putted, so I parred.
Damn
So,
it.
but no, there was some drives I had. It's just like, where did that come from? Like,
Oh yeah.
my chipping was phenomenal. I didn't even use my 60-degree one time. And
Okay. So
my
just your approach, right?
yeah, I used my
Okay.
approach, and it's just like my chip and run is so phenomenal, and I don't
Yeah.
even know how because I don't practice it ever. But I want to be good at the 60-degree club, and I'm not. But yeah, so we were back and forth. So we started off bogeying did we bogey the first hole? No. Sorry, I think we
Yeah.
putted the first hole, but it just
Okay.
started off a little like bad
Okay.
for all of us. But yeah, we ended up shooting. Wait, I'm trying to think if anything else happened. Anything interesting happened? No. Oh, one of the guys with us, he drained like a 40-foot putt.
Oh wow.
That
40
par three,
foot?
that par three that goes down the hill. It's like 125, 30 yards. You have to walk up like 20 steps. On the
part
back
three
nine?
Oh, the back nine. Okay,
Yeah.
I was thinking about the front nine.
Oh
Okay,
no,
okay.
back nine.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So we took turns hitting. We all hit on the par three, on that hole, and none of us hit the green. So I gotta
Yeah.
I gotta go twice because
Yeah.
I was the fourth person technically, and I nail it right in the middle of the green.
Nice.
I putt like 15 feet past the hole because it's 40 feet away. So I just slammed the ball with my putter. Not even close. Next guy goes. He gets within like 2 feet. Then the next guy goes and drains it from like 40
nice.
feet, maybe 35 feet. But it was not a close putt at all. I mean, it was just so good. So we birdied that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we ended with a -6. We showed a -6
That's incredible.
in back
yeah.
nine, so it was pretty good.
That-
Or it might have been a -5. No, -5 or -6, but it sucks. Oh no, it was a -5, and
Yeah.
it would have been a -6 if I knew how to throw a ball.
Ah.
But
Well,
it was
Who
so
would
good.
have known though that you can pick up your ball, you can throw it. It doesn't count. Like,
But yeah, so we only get one each person per 9 holes. Obviously, we only
Yeah,
play one 9 holes. So
Yeah.
but yeah, it was so interesting. It was a lot of fun too. I don't know what next week's gonna be. I don't think I'll play next week though.
Yeah.
But
Agree.
yeah,
There's something going on too. So
yeah.
man, that's that's probably the lowest score you've scored in a
Ever.
scramble, right?
Scramble.
Yeah, whenever
my
you
life,
go
yeah.
like with a toss ball, but that's
yeah.
interesting. I never heard of that format. With all the golf like scramble that I've seen online, how it's done. I guess it's probably something unique. I've heard of the no putter,
Yeah.
and that's why I've known that the best way to putt with a no putter is always the hybrid because it's like square.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a putter already. You know what I mean? But that's kind of like nice format, and yeah, that's good that you get that interesting. So, yeah, like I said in the past, like when we do this golf leagues, whatever the format is, we'll have to like agree with that, and we'll just like we'll just treat it as like kind of like a fun time, and then that wouldn't be like a real score because like when we do individually or when you go together on like 18 holes, that will be a real score. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's. We apologize, guys, if we haven't like updated the scoreboard.
Oh yeah, no, I was just thinking about that. I don't think I did, but
It's
I
okay.
think that every time, actually, that's the most recently updated.
Okay.
Oh, that's the most recently updated
Yeah.
since we played together.
Oh, since we played together. Okay.
I
so
think
that's-
so.
So
Yeah, I
that's it,
mean,
yeah.
I mean, if I go out and play the course 10 times, obviously I'm gonna eventually get better.
Yeah.
So my score might get better. But then if you don't play the course at all, your score stays the same. So I kind of feel like I should only change it maybe if we play together.
Yeah, I think so.
So
Yeah,
it's-
I would agree.
I don't know if that's kind of makes sense. If that's dumb.
Yeah,
Whatever,
that's,
but-
yeah, I'm gonna agree with
Yeah.
that. So.
But I'm anxious to hear your back nine
Okay.
because you shot it. So
Yeah.
okay, let's refresh real quick on your front nine. You made a massive putt.
Yeah.
You almost birdied, but you had a tap in par.
Yeah.
I would have had a triple today because I hit out of bounds
I
twice.
think hole number 3, I did hit water because there was a little pond there in the right. I didn't even know, so I had to take a drop. So, I have to like take a penalty. And for some reason, I mean, hole number 2, there was a big pond, so I was like lucky enough to like cross it, but I was like short. But chip in was like bad, and I shot to 3 putt that, so that's why I get a 5 in that one. So.
No, I mean
Yeah.
that's I mean, what do we cover though? Because in the first 3 holes you're both +1,
So that's
+2, you're
six.
+6.
Yeah.
In the first 3 holes,
Yeah.
you play 6 more, and you were +16.
+6. No, +14.
+14.
Yeah.
And you +6, so you only went +8
8
after
on the-
5.
Yeah.
That's bogey and 1/3. Bogey and 1/3.
Yeah. Because I
Per
had
hole.
I had 2 pars in that. So yeah.
Yeah. So that's a great recovery.
Yeah, so I guess I just talked to myself like, well, like there's history holes, like I'm gonna like forget it. I'm trying to get like a short-term memory in golf because I think last year that's what I noticed. Like if I have a bad first 3, it just carries over and I don't like change my mentality. It gets worse.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to like change that. So I guess I'll talk about the back nine now. It started decent. It started decent since I get a I think on the 10th hole, I it was like a par. It was like a long par three. It was like 100.
Sorry to interrupt you, but I must have
95.
messed up on this video because nobody's hit for like 2 minutes.
Oh,
there we-
really?
There we go.
Oh,
I
it's
thought I
okay.
cut all that out, but I guess okay. Sorry, go
It's
ahead.
alright. So I guess on just the 10th hole, it was just okay because I started with a double bogey again. I thought I was gonna carry that momentum for hole number 9 because I had a par, and I think hole 11 was like a par 4 that like goes all the way to the back. On that, like I'm not sure you remember, like 3 goes here and 11 goes the other side. It's a par 4. I crush a driver in that. It's like, oh, back to back fairways. It's like I'd probably get 250, and then that one I bogeyed because I had I just had a I think the green regulation that day I only hit 2. So the only thing that's working for me was my chip because I believe I was in the rough and the flag was like close, so I was able to do a flop shot with my 56 because I'm comfortable with my 56 doing a flop shot.
Yeah.
And oh, so want to shank. Just kidding.
I know, right?
It happens so
Wait,
much.
you said 56. The guy I was golfing with today, I told
Yeah.
him, I said, hey, I bought it. I think when we were talking about when we had to do individual scores a couple weeks ago,
Yeah.
I said how bad I did. I said, my excuse is that I bought a 60 degree and I never practiced it and I used it.
Yeah.
And he looks at me and he just doesn't make it an expression or anything. And then he pulls a club from his bag and he's like, and he shows me the head of it, 76 degree club.
How do you even fucking hit that, man?
Yeah, I don't know.
Ah,
He showed it to me. I was like, what?
what kind of angle is that? Like you?
It's like almost like a 90-degree angle. It's
Like-
76 degrees.
It's like an L.
But he hit it and he did like a quarter swing and it just
Yeah.
like blop.
Yeah.
Like it just like doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, it doesn't
I was
even
like,
have to
when
open
would
his
you-
face. It's just like the normal swing.
It's like, when would you use
Yeah.
that? And he said like if the kind of like how I told you why I bought the 60 degree
Yeah.
is like if the flag is in the front of the green and I'm in the fringe of the rough, all I gotta do
Yeah,
is lob shot.
So it's just a regular like par 3. I'm not gonna talk about like every hole, but the
Mhm.
par 3, the hole 13 is a long one, like 500 yards.
Mm-hmm.
500 yards par 5.
Mhm.
I'll this is the time that I'll talk about like my friend because he did good
Okay.
this. So this is the time that he hit like a massive drive, in the middle, and this was probably the longest drive I've seen him. This was easily like, because when we get to the point, I had to I just had to what you call that, the tee box. I had to like range find it. He got it 270. So we're gonna get a 270 drive with his driver because he like we pulled out a swing, and after that he hit his hybrid perfectly, and it went another like 225,
Oh my gosh.
and then it was probably only like in front of the green and just like a little, like outside the fringe, so just in front of the short of the green, and he had and I told him make sure this is like easily birdie.
Yeah.
It's like there's a chip and eagle, but easily birdie. So I guess I told him with too much pressure,
Uh-huh.
and when he hit it, and when he hit the chip in, it was like 15 feet from the hole.
Ah,
It's like darn it, like I thought like I wanted like one of us to get a birdie today,
yeah.
and then he hit his putt, and like he gave it a chance, but it break to the right.
Oh,
So he had a tap in par with his birdie.
yeah.
So he had a par, but I actually had a bogey in that, so I wasn't too bad.
yeah.
So we just continue on, and I think up until I think I just had like I always had a bogey, a double I think I had a bogey, 2 double bogeys after, and a bogey, and then when I finally crumbled was on hole number 17.
Mm-hmm.
So hole number 17, there was a what you call this, a pond to the right.
Mm-hmm.
So because there was a so hole number 18, let's go back here for like a uphill.
Okay.
So there was a pond all the way to the right, and I hit my tee shot uphill. It was like it was still in the middle, but it was short because I skied it. And when I hit my irons, it went to the right and it went water.
Ah.
So I had to like take a drop there, and for some reason I couldn't like hit my next shot for like a I'm still far, so I had to do an approach,
Mhm.
and then it passed the green again and did a chip shot, So I think that was the time that I had a triple bogey. So hole number 17.
So you're
Hole number
17 and 2. 17 and 3. You had triple bogeys.
I think 7. I'll say that again.
17 and hole 3 and hole 17. You had triple bogeys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, into front 9. So I had that, and then on the hole number 18, which is like interesting. This is crazy too. So there's like a little pond of water.
Yeah.
I topped my ball. I was like, no, but it somehow managed to cross the creek.
Wait, so it skipped over the water?
No. So I topped it. It just had enough because remember it was downhill, uphill, right?
And then it goes...
So when I topped it, it was just like go straight line and it hit there.
No
so it was
way.
in the rock, like in the strut. And then this would be one of my highlights too. So so my friend, like, he just hit like a good shot too with his like 4-iron. He likes the 4-iron now.
Yeah.
He hits it to the right, so he was like right, like maybe like 50 yards.
Yeah.
So when I hit my second shot, it's like, oh, uphill 100 like 30. So I'm just gonna play 8. So I hit it uphill, like play 8. I went in the bunker to the left side. He went to the bunker in the left side.
No
so we're
way.
both in the same bunker.
Oh no.
Okay, but he was farthest. I was closest. So I was just observing him.
Yeah.
So he hit a bunker shot, and it was like flop up, and he put a lot of power to it.
Yeah.
And he went past the green like 10 feet. I noticed that. So before that, I had one bunker shot, like a flop shot. It went like 50 feet over the hole. So I made my adjustments. I look at him, and I like took away some power of it. I still like get underneath the ball.
Yeah.
And then guess what happened? You wouldn't believe this. This probably one I didn't sink it in, but it had a chance. So this is the hole. It landed here and it trickled and it just missed that.
Oh,
I thought I was gonna hold at the bunker first in my life, but I was like 2 feet. So I tapped in bogey
On 18.
on 18.
That's sick.
Yeah, so it's sick.
Nice.
So I think I had this probably I remember something like that on a bunker shot too, like this year. So I would say that would be like I've done it twice, like where I had like a bunker shot like that went something that good that was only have a tap in.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a tap in bogey. So
yeah.
So there's that, and then just lastly like on the last hole there was a pond. I hit like a decent drive. I was able to manage avoid the pond hit its side. I think I somehow like chip and then 3-putted. So I think I had like a double bogey there.
Mm-hmm.
But final score in that hole, because I didn't like explain every single hole.
Yeah.
I actually got worse because I had like hit the waters. I think so. I think final hole was back then was 53.
She shot 103.
So I shot 103 total.
Gotcha.
But I would say, guys, I would still like I want a shot under 100 in this course, but I would think with all the bunkers and all the waters, I would in my opinion, this is like the most difficult course in town.
No, easily, I would say in our membership, it's easily
the membership like where it's at. So this is the most difficult short course. I shot 103. I know that I can improve next time, but I was like happy with, I was like decently like happy with that performance because I had like some goods. If I only can hit my irons a little bit straighter, I think I would have gotten like I don't know, like 8 to 10 shots.
Do you think all the good things that happened were either from skill or luck?
It's most likely skill.
Yeah.
I just can't, for some reason. I need to figure out a way where he hit it square. Because the thing is, like, if you think about this, like when we had that recording, like the first recording and that thing when I hit like 10 balls on my 7-iron, it went all straight.
Yeah.
So like for some reason I cannot like hit it again in like a couple of weeks later. So I don't know what I changed differently. So I have to figure out myself.
Yeah.
So
you have to figure out yourself, and I have to figure out how to edit videos. Because we were just staring at my legs. I thought I cut all the boring stuff out, and I watched it the whole time. And I guess instead of cutting it, I must have like doubled the time because I'm moving, so it's not freezing. But man,
there you go. It's alright.
Oh my gosh. And my calves, like, you can see a little bit of muscles in my calves, but not really.
You working out the...
No, I'm actually glad you shot a 103 and not a 72 because if you shot a 72, we would have had to end this podcast.
Yeah, it's done. Yeah,
that's
4 episodes were done.
Road to par, and you over here shooting a 72 on third day of summer.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Really incredible. So
no, that's So It's crazy because you shot a 103, and I guarantee from a year from now you'll be shooting in the high 80s. It's like a 15-stroke difference.
That would be the.
Oh, by
the
next
goal.
summer, I think
Yeah.
we'll both be shooting in the high 80s.
Yeah.
And then year after that, probably shooting in the low 80s. Year after that, maybe in the high 70s, and then year after that, 3 years down the road, and we still may not have a sponsor.
Oh jeez, yeah.
No, I'm just
we'll
kidding.
get there. It's just like it just amazes me that in golf, like there's just no way like if you like, for example, one day you can score like 90.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm always gonna score that way. Like no, like you're gonna scale back, and then I guarantee you, like 2 weeks from now, I'm gonna have a better score than 103. I'm gonna be 95.
Oh yeah.
And then after that, I'm gonna go back again. So it's just a matter of like finding that bottom one until I break like 90 consistently or 89.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be the same. Yeah.
Yeah. I felt like today, if I wouldn't have played in a scramble, then I probably would have shot. I would say probably like high 80s, low 90s, because I shot the ball. I was hitting the ball so well, and I had more control with the ball than I've ever had. I feel like ever, which is weird because I went. Oh, I didn't tell you this.
Yeah.
So before I played today in the league, I played 2 hours of Top Golf.
Oh, let's go.
And so I was kind of tired going into that, and then my second out Top Golf was with my cousin, so it was fun. But I was just like towards the end of that, I was getting worn out, and I was like, geez, like now I'm about to go play 9 holes.
Oh wow.
But I could not hit my driver straight.
Oh wow. So pulling right?
Yeah, on Top Golf I'd pull it right every time. So then when I teed off, that's exactly like I aimed. I was like, oh, well, I can't hit it straight. I'm just gonna shake it to the right every time. So I aimed way left, and it came back around.
Back. Just...
I almost had a perfect.
Wow.
There's a few drives I had that were pretty good, but
Yeah. You feel like you've been hitting your like 280 to 310, that range?
Okay, so
because the range
I hit.
Yeah.
What 2 weeks ago when we went to the range?
Yeah, went to the range.
Hit a ball that was like 310.
Yeah.
On the Top Golf thing. So I don't think I passed a ball more than 240 one time.
What?
And I was like, there's no way. And there's this guy whose average drive is like, he said around like 290 to 310.
Yeah.
There was a drive he said it was probably around 300 he got, and I was like 15 yards short, so that's 285.
Yeah.
So I don't really know. Every system needs to be calibrated, and like the Top Golf system needs to be calibrated, because like I hit it. One bay, when I hit up from this bay, it says I hit 300. If I hit the same exact way, same exact distance, it'd be like 250. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So I would say like 260 to 280 is my average for the drive.
Okay.
But yeah.
Gotcha. So, well, as long as you, you can adjust that in the middle. So, yeah, because what's weird about it still, like when I hit this in the driving range, my average actually decreased.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was, instead of like 240 to 260. For some reason, this day, my average was like 220 to 240, but I was hitting it straight. I mean, I will take it, but it was just like that low. So I was like, why all of a sudden? And then, of course, like I probably had like 270 over the weekend. So and an actual real course. So just give and take, I guess, what you do in that day. So
true. I want to mention. So obviously, 2 episodes ago, we talked about how the next episode we were going to talk about the grips in our clubs. We didn't talk about the grips in our clubs, and obviously you guys know that by now, but we talked. We did talk about the grips of our clubs, but not the way we hold it.
Yeah, I hold it.
And I know some people like hold their club like this, like interlock the finger and the
intersection course.
And they go this.
Yeah, fingers. Yeah.
And I know some people just do the thumbs like normal, but I get blisters so easily. And I just know if I'm going to play golf, I can't hold it like that because I always get massive blisters on my hands on certain spots. So I just hold it like a baseball. And I just put my thumb on the side to prevent the face from opening, which obviously, if I keep shaking the ball to the right, the face is opening.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I just hold it like a baseball, and I feel like that gives me a lot more power. Now, probably a little less accuracy, but it's very comfortable.
Yeah.
And I don't get blisters.
Yeah, exactly. And you have a lot of power. I think it's probably, I would say if you're like young when you played like baseball or softball, right? You probably have to like hit. You probably have to like hold.
Yeah, you just
you
keep your thumbs down. You just hold it like this.
So that's the thing. Like, he played baseball and softball when he was high school. I did not. So I know like maybe something. So when I learned, I just like originally like keep it like whatever the standard was. So it said like fingers interlock. So I just fingers interlock.
Yeah.
Um,
I played baseball leading up to high school. I didn't play
Okay.
in high school because it's the same season as golf. So I
oh,
could only pick
okay. Yeah,
golf or
prioritize
baseball.
golf.
And
So
I wish. I mean, I love baseball. I wish they weren't in the same seasons because obviously I love golf. I mean, we're sitting here talking about it for the fourth week in a row for an hour long, and
exactly.
yeah. Oh, one thing I'm learning about myself. I
Yeah.
think if I can reach the green, basically if wherever I'm hitting, if it's less than 125 yards away and it's not on a tee box,
Yeah.
I don't think I want to wear my glove anymore.
It's just not.
It's just like I think the
Isn't the
glove
way.
kind of helps with like a power hit.
Oh, okay.
And if I pull out like my pitching wedge to go 125, I don't need to like hit as hard as I can. I can just go 125 with a 85-90% swing.
Okay.
Yeah, I have more control.
That's a great point because you know why? So you know why my chip is improved? Every time I chip, I remove my glove.
Yeah, by chipping.
Because you get more like feeling to it and get more like a sense of like feeling how I control it. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I go like half swing, 1/4 swing, or whatever. So I remove my glove now every time I chip and putt. But if I hit my irons, like even if my gap wedge approach, I still have to wear my gloves. So yeah. So that's one thing that I noticed. So because I still want to get that, I guess like 80 to 100 yards max out. But yeah. So I'm happy now that my chipping has improved, it's controlled. It's just like I need to go back to working on my irons again. So that's the thing that I have to change.
What is your favorite part of your game? I mean, okay, no, okay, not the best.
Yeah.
I mean, it can be the best,
Yeah.
but what do you like the best? And I think I'm back to chipping. I love chipping.
Yeah, it's
Chipping or hitting my 9-iron. My 9-iron
iron.
is about 140, 150, maybe 160 if I push it.
Yeah.
I love my 9-iron, and it's weird because I've never loved a 9-iron before. So that's my 9-iron and chipping.
9-iron chipping. For me, like.
You're driving.
I mean, do you count putting and driving?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
are two best right now. Yeah. I just.
No, those are your best, but are they your favorite?
Oh.
I love chipping and I love my 9-iron.
Yeah, I guess yeah. What one club that I really love is my hybrid. Like my 4 hybrid, it's just like, it's like the perfect, I guess the perfect like height, but the big around, club face, where it's like less room for error, just because of that club face. Like, I think you mentioned it to me, like it sounded so good, like when we were in the driving range. It was that for a hybrid.
Oh
that I
yeah,
usually use.
yeah.
So that's my favorite club that I use the most. If I'm in that range for like 170 to 200, even though I don't get it in the green, it's just like I'm just more comfortable, like getting it there.
Yeah.
With that, so that's my favorite club at the moment. It might change in the future, but yeah, like I said, I'm gonna work on my irons until I get it there. So
No,
I mean, as you can see, like the last swing that I just did, I mean, it's good, but I can't for some reason consistently do it. So
yeah,
I can I do it 3 in a row, but like kind of like make it straight like 10 in a row. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
So yeah.
I feel like the best way to like be consistent is just okay, hit 10 balls. Okay, you hit 2 of the 10. Okay, next time hit 10 more. Try to hit 3 of the 10. If you're just trying to hit 10 out of 10 perfect balls, is obviously you just set yourself up to fail. So okay, like if you can hit 1 good ball out of 10, good. Now the next 10, try to hit 2.
Yeah.
Next 10. And it might be a month before you go from hitting 6 good balls out of 10 versus and then 7 good balls out of 10. It's just the time and consistency. I mean,
it's just that, and also like as you notice, like that my last swing too. Like if you guys like see it in the video, that's I was probably using an approach in that. I don't go like 100% like full, like a fast swing down. So there's like a little bit of a lag. So the problem is with me sometimes if there's like a little bit of lag going down, it's just like it screws up, like I guess like my downswing, and it wouldn't hit straight, because if it's just like the downswing would, like, I don't know if I twist something, but when I go there, like it would mess up everything. Not it wouldn't be a normal swing.
Yeah.
If like there's a little bit of lag, I mean for me, so just working on that. Like, yeah, if like the wedges, like pitching and approach wedge or gap wedge. So yeah.
No,
that's the
true.
thing about like that lag I have to figure out.
Yeah, yeah. Today when I played Top Golf with my cousin, we played 9 holes.
Yeah.
On the virtual golf.
Okay.
First time we did scramble.
Oh yeah.
It's fun.
Oh, you can.
So we're on teams. We're just obviously trying to have a good score. First 9 holes we played. Oh, we only played 9.
Yeah.
Shot plus 10.
Oh no.
The next 9 holes we played, because we did the same. We did front 9, but with a different course, a more difficult course. We shot even.
Oh wow.
10 stroke difference, and it's crazy because
Let's go.
In that second 9 holes, we know like the putting, how you have to just chip it like 42 yards
Yeah.
around the first flag or whatever.
Yeah.
That's how you do the putting. He hit the pin twice, and
Wow.
with the putting, once the ball hits the ground, it's stuck.
Yeah.
So like
it doesn't get the roll. Yeah.
It doesn't roll when it putts. So as soon as he hit the pole, it drops down, and so we got 2 birdies from that.
Oh wow.
And then I hit the pole on like hole 7, because we were +1.
Yeah.
Oh no, hole 8, and then we birdied we birdied 8, and then we almost bogeyed 9, but we had a great recovery shot. But yeah, I mean we went from +10 to even.
That's.
And if we do it again,
crazy.
we might be +10 again. So
Yeah.
it's just crazy.
I started a new job last week. So on my first week, I needed to have like a good weekend, start a good weekend. So I actually played the indoor golf for a tee box.
The indoor
myself,
virtual.
Yeah, virtual. So I just went there myself. I scheduled for 2 hours, cause so this place that we do indoor golf.
Is this what you're about to tell me?
I won't say this part. This is different. It was just gonna be golf related.
Oh,
Not a different like session. But anyways, so I went there one time where I was just like swinging golf clubs with like trajectory or like your shot analysis basically on the app. So the app is TrackMan. I get so worn out in 15 minutes, I was done. But this time I actually played a course, so it was like better. And I saw the first hour I went to a course for like just a 9-hole.
Mm-hmm.
I actually got it done in like 45 minutes, but I wasn't worn out because it was like first shot, second shot, third shot.
Yeah.
So on that it's probably less I guess forgiving because you're hitting every shot on a nice environment like
a turf.
It's turf, so you're not hitting like a rough, a fairway, whatever.
Yeah.
So I mentioned this, and I think I shot like was +16. So it would still be the same with my game, but I believe if I actually played this course, it would be like so much worse because I have to like deal with different like environmental factors. So
yeah.
So I did that, and then at my like last 1 hour and 15 minutes, I just basically went with my different clubs. Went with different clubs. Started with 7 iron, hit like 10 balls like that, and every projection still like hits left. But when I hit my wedges, it's actually like perfect. Like they actually like went on the green always like 60 yards, 80 yards. 1680 when I use like pitching and approach, it actually like stayed on the green. So I can like hit my wedges straight, but not my irons for some reason. So I'm still gonna like work on that. I mean, if this was like, I guess if we're already like good at golf, then there's nothing to be worked on. So I'm kind of happy that there's still something that needs to be worked on my end.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, it's crazy because I saw when we played Top Golf today, the outside one. There was an instructor teaching a guy, and I was looking at the guy swing, and the dude has like a perfect swing. He's probably in his early 20s, late teens. Just swinging is like something pros would do, but he's still getting taught. Basically, what I'm saying is, no matter how good you are, there's always going to be part of your game you're gonna always need to work on. Like,
room for improvement always. So
kind of like what's his name? Not Zlatnik, not
Zalatoris.
Zalatoris.
Yeah.
His cutting is embarrassing. Like when he putts, he goes.
God.
Like,
oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've seen him. I've seen him putt.
He goes
with
back.
the long putter or no?
What?
No, that's not him. I was thinking about a different guy.
But like most putters go like people who putt go like this.
Yeah.
He goes.
What the heck? He has like even squared that up.
Yeah, he has like the ugliest putt of all time. I mean, like this putting technique. So, if you're listening right now, pause it. Go to YouTube or go to a different website. Look up what's Zalatoris.
Will Zalatoris.
Will Zalatoris putting form. It's awful. But obviously he's good and he's a professional. But like, he needs some help.
Yeah.
Like he's bad. I mean, but he's not bad.
Yeah, probably one of the reasons why. I think he's the only golfer right now with like 5 second place finish.
Oh my gosh, he can't.
And he hasn't won a single PGA event. He has 5 second place finich.
His bad putting very well.
Yeah, with that
second place.
So I don't know where we're gonna talk about our last podcast, but I saw it in the news. I think this weekend is the PGA Championship, guys. So there's a major coming up this weekend. So I don't know who you're rooting for, or who's gonna be there. But yeah, it's a PGA championship this weekend.
Is that the live guys? Are they playing the PGA guys? Live PGA?
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
or
yeah,
just PGA
because
guys?
all the majors, right? It's not associated with the PGA, so they can. So all the major, I think there's 4. Yeah, there's 4. They can always attend, like U.S. Open, Masters, PGA, and the Open. So yeah, they can always like go back. So it's a major. I don't know who had a dry spell, but Jonathan mentioned. Oh yeah, we talked about it just like briefly on a phone call that Jason Day won the last week tournament. They had a for 5 years. So yeah.
Oh yeah, did I show you? Did you see that or?
That he almost like choked in the last hole. Yeah, I saw that. I checked it out. So yeah, check it out on YouTube.
It's crazy because I bet $50 for him to win when he was up like 1 stroke with 2 holes left. And it was only to win $7. Oh no, I think it was $13. So it wasn't a way to betting, but I made $13, which was cool. But I risk a lot.
So from here on out, like episode 5 will be our teaser next time.
Oh yeah. Oh, you said what would be our teaser?
Yeah, or what were you gonna like?
I would like to find a way to. Obviously, you're watching us hit golf balls, but put a tracer animation on it.
Oh yeah.
So you see where the golf ball goes.
Yeah.
So there's that. It'd be really cool to, like, if we play 9 holes together, whatever. Like, I'll record your shot.
Yeah.
You record my shot. We go back and forth, and then you watch us play 9 holes. There's a possibility that could be happen next week, but if not next week, then sometime soon. But yeah,
That's
hopefully like you guys enjoy listening. But yeah, we'll start at the beginning. So we obviously you see a new setup.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if this setup is gonna stay the same or what, but the quality of the camera that you're watching us hit balls on will be better next time. My skills of preparing is not the greatest. But yeah, we would have recorded this an hour ago and been done with it an hour ago. But
stuff happens. So yeah.
I said everything else so we can just sit down tonight and record, but instead it was just like I was just twirling my thumbs for an hour.
Your words. So yeah, it's understandable. So yeah, that's where we're gonna take this podcast. I guess like we're here trying to provide like I guess like different content every week, like different topics and different stuff that we're gonna do. So it wouldn't be like the same like boring stuff. We're just talking about stuff. So
mix it up. Yeah, mix it up and we don't really know what we're doing. I mean, I don't know. I mean, sure, we know how to talk into a mic, but what are we gonna talk about?
Yeah,
I don't quite know. Actually, right before we hit record, I told him I was like, I don't know what to talk about, and then obviously we just got done talking for 45 minutes about our golf game and stuff like that. So. Maybe one of these days we can put some a miniature golf video that.
Oh yeah, that'd be funny. Yeah, like it'd be
something comical.
Yeah.
Or maybe, I don't know. I think we'll get creative with it. I mean, the more we do this, the more creative we get. And I mean, obviously you saw the last video or 2 videos ago.
Yeah.
I tried putting a video up where you watch professional golfers hit hole-in-ones.
Yeah.
But according to YouTube, I wasn't able to do that, so I blacked it out.
Yeah, it's a violation.
But I don't think we'll be able to black. I mean, we have to black out this because it's our video.
Yeah.
If YouTube says no, you can't post your own video.
The swing, come on.
What? Yeah. I can't post my own video while I'm posting my own video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be a violation because I don't think they'll see like any. Yeah, based on our skill set, like they're gonna say like, "There's no way these guys are PJ levels." Like, look at them.
Oh, I know.
So it's crazy.
YouTube will see my first shot. They'll be like, "Yep."
We'll allow this. Yeah. So like Jonathan said, like it's just like the beginning phase. We're gonna try to like see if we can have like somebody else in this podcast. Hopefully, soon they can be included. He's actually a better golfer than both of us. So.
And he doesn't even play.
Yeah, like it's he played so much in high school, he improved his skill. And it just comes second nature to him. He doesn't even like play for him to like still like have his skill set like it's always there for him.
Yeah.
And it's not even his number 1 hobby, which is crazy.
I know.
I wish he should just give like his skill set is just like transfers to mine like overnight.
Oh yeah,
I was just like, no, let's go.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Because he's so good at it. He's very, very good at a lot of stuff. So maybe he can get on, and maybe a few others would get on eventually. But yeah, I think anything else? Overtime would just get better. That's all I'm gonna promise. It's overtime is gonna get better, and I don't think I would still think we're about 3 years away from either of us hitting even par.
Yeah, so it's a long
So
road.
3
yeah.
years of podcasts.
exactly.
If we do one a week, maybe take 4 weeks off a year. That's 48 podcasts.
Yeah.
96 podcasts. So 154.
Oh,
144.
Geez, my gosh.
So our goal would be for episode 150 is to shoot even.
Oh man, at least one, I guess. Yeah, we just have to be lucky.
One of us has to shoot even before the 150th podcast, and that's a
Yeah.
promise. That's the goal. It's not. We're not promising that we're gonna hit the goal.
Yeah.
It's just a promise that is the goal.
Yep. Exactly.
I don't even know if that made sense.
And then one last thing, like we're just trying to like wrap this up, but also like in our podcast too, we're gonna try to find like some props that we can use. So as you can see, I brought in my head cover from this. If you're gonna like see our next episode here very soon, episode 3, where we presented our clubs that we use, and all that we have in our bag, clubs and like stuff we use at the golf course. But mention it was like shout out to my driver head. So Infinity Gauntlet, there you go.
Oh
Infinity
yeah.
Gauntlet, let's go. Oh man. We're gonna put some like more props here. So yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
Where's
that's
your
a good
Tiger
idea.
Woods Funko?
Oh dang it! That would have been perfect
Yeah,
spot to
where's
put it
here,
to.
man? Like,
I should have put it underneath that.
Yeah.
I don't even
yeah,
know
I'm
where it's
like
at.
coming. It's okay. We're just we're weird setup, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's cool.
But yeah, so and there was that episode. So
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Yep. We'll catch you guys next time. And until then,
Peace
Yeah.
out and try not to yell four
yeah,
unless you mean it.
yeah. Unless you mean it, because I had to yell one last week.
Oh, you did? I just anytime I hit like a ball out of bounds or to the other fairway and there's people over there, I'll just be like, I'll look at the group I have and be like, somebody yell four.
Oh jeez.
It's not my fault.
Oh
No,
man.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
And with
yeah,
that-
I did had to one time. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's don't forget to yell 4. So yeah.
Oh yeah, don't forget to yell four.
Yeah.
Word
we
to
don't
the
want to get
wise.
injured so many. Yeah. So yeah.
Yep. Alrighty, well I think that's it. Thank you
Alright.
for listening, and y'all have a great day, and go golf.
All right.
you haven't.
Yeah. Never stop golfing.
Never stop. NSG, never stop
NSG.
golfing.
There you go. Peace.
That's awesome. That might be a T-shirt.
All right. Yeah.
Never-
We'll
NSG.
trademark that.
NSG, never stop
NSG.
golfing.
All right.
Awesome. Peace.
Peace.